Have you ever read a sentence that looked correct but made no sense? Or maybe you heard a sentence that sounded odd, yet you still understood what it meant. Welcome. Today we are going to explore the amazing world of words and discover the big difference between syntax and semantics. These two concepts control how we write, speak, and understand language every day. Whether you are a student, a writer, a language lover, or just someone who wants to communicate better, this video is for you. Let's start our journey into syntax and semantics, explained in a simple and easy way. What is syntax? Syntax is the set of rules that tells us how words are arranged in a sentence. It is like the grammar guide that decides the correct structure of a sentence. For example, in English, we usually say, I eat an apple. The subject comes first, then the verb, then the object. If we write, eat apple I, the meaning is still somewhat clear, but the structure feels wrong. That is because the syntax is not correct. Syntax focuses on word order, sentence structure, punctuation placement, how phrases and clauses are joined together. It does not always care about meaning. A sentence can be syntactically correct but still be nonsense, like the blue book eats the quiet sandwich. Grammatically it follows the rules, but it makes no logical sense. What is semantics? Semantics is the meaning of words and sentences. It is about what a sentence is trying to say rather than how it is built. For example, I kicked the ball. We understand the meaning. Someone kicked an object called a ball. I kicked the idea. This idea not mean you physically kicked someone. It means you rejected or dismissed the idea. So semantics looks at word meanings, sentence meaning, context, logic, and sense. A sentence can have correct syntax but poor semantics, or the opposite, bad syntax but understandable meaning. Syntax versus semantics, the main difference. Now let's make it clear. Syntax is about the structure, while semantics is about the meaning. Think of syntax as the rules of a game and semantics as the story you create while playing. Both are important. Without syntax, your sentence may be confusing to read. Without semantics, your sentence may be grammatically correct but meaningless. For example, syntax correct but nonsense. The cat danced on the moonlight table of jelly. Syntax wrong but meaning clear. She not going school today. Wrong structure, but you still understand the meaning. Why are syntax and semantics important? Clear communication. Syntax helps you form sentences that people can read easily. Semantics ensures your message makes sense. Learning language. When you learn a new language, you first focus on syntax, the grammar rules. Later, you work on semantics, how to use words in the right way. Avoiding a misunderstanding. Wrong syntax can confuse people. Wrong semantics can lead to completely different interpretations. Technology and AI, computers and chatbots use syntax and semantics to understand human language. Search engines, translators, and voice assistants all depend on these roles. Here are some examples of syntax. She is reading a book, so it is a correct sentence. Reading she a book is, so this is an incorrect sentence. They went to the park yesterday, this is a correct sentence. To the park yesterday went they, so it is incorrect. Notice that in the correct sentences the words are there, but their positions are wrong according to English syntax. Examples of semantics. Strange meaning, the chair sang a song to the window. Clear meaning, the singer sang a song to the audience. In the first sentence, the grammar is fine, but the meaning is strange because chairs can't sing and windows don't listen. Syntax and semantics together. For perfect communication, you need both. Syntax gives your sentence a proper skeleton. Semantics give your sentence a soul. When you write, I love learning languages, it has good syntax, subject, verb and object, and good semantics, it makes sense. Syntax errors versus semantic errors. Syntax error, a mistake in syntax structure. For example, him goes store, wrong pronoun and missing to the. Semantic error, a mistake in meaning. For example, I drank the computer. Structure is okay, but the meaning is wrong. How beginners can improve syntax? Learn basic language grammar rules. Understand subject, verb and object order. Read simple sentences. For example, children's books are great examples of correct syntax. Write daily. Practice forming simple and clear sentences. Check the tools. Use grammar checkers or ask someone to review. How beginners can improve semantics? Explain or expand your vocabulary. Learn what words really mean. Understand context. Some words have more than one meaning. Think before you write. Does the sentence make logical sense? Read more. Reading helps you see how meaning is built. Syntax in programming versus language. Many people hear syntax in computer science too. Programming languages like Python, Java and C++ also use syntax rules on how to write code, but the idea is similar to English syntax. You must follow the structure for it to work. Semantics in programming. Programming semantics means that the code actually does. For example, syntax correct. Code follows rules, but dividing by 0 has no logical meaning for the computer. Fun examples to remember. Syntax connects semantics nonsense. Colorless green ideas help furiously. This famous sentence by Noam Chomsky is grammatically perfect but meaningless. Syntax wrong, semantics clear. He go market yesterday. Not correct grammar, but you know what is meant. Syntax and semantics in real life. In school, teachers correct syntax in your essays, commas, full stops, word order. At work, misunderstanding semantics can cause problems in emails or reports. In texting, syntax is ignored. You okay, but semantics still works because the meaning is clear. Here are common mistakes beginners make. Focusing only on syntax. Example: writing perfect grammar but meaningless tenses, ignoring syntax, for example, writing only keywords without proper order, mixing languages, for example, sometimes syntax rules of your native language affect English. Tips to master both them. Here are some tips you can master in both them. For example, start simple. Use short, clear sentences. Learn connectors, words like and, but, because, improve syntax flow. Use examples. Compare correct and incorrect sentences. Practice with real life topics. So, write about your day, hobbies, or plans. Speak and listen. Speaking helps with syntax, listening helps with semantics. Do all languages have syntax and semantics? Yes, every language, even sign languages, has both them. The rules may change, but the idea is the same. A structure syntax and meaning semantics. For example, in Japan, word order is different, subject, object, verb. In Arabic, meaning often depends on root words and patterns. Why do syntax and semantics sometimes conflict? Because humans can understand meaning even when structures are wrong. We guess based on context. This is why you can read a poorly written message and still know what the person means. How do children learn syntax and semantics? Children first pick up semantics. They know mama means mother. Then as they grow, they learn syntax, how to form full sentences like mama is cooking. Importance in writing and speaking. Good syntax makes your message professional. Good semantics makes it powerful. Writers, poets, and speakers sometimes break syntax rules on purpose to create style, but they always keep the meaning in mind. Here is a quick review. Syntax means structure, semantic means meaning. Both are important. Syntax errors confuse readers, semantic errors confuse meaning. Now you know the key difference between syntax and semantics. One builds the shape of your sentence, the other fills it with meaning. Mastering both them is the secret to clear and strong communication. Whether you are writing an email, learning a new language, or even coding a program. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more easy explanations in English language and learning and communication of a language. Keep practicing, keep improving, and let your words make sense both in structure and in meaning.